Midday News is brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center, Jammu, offering special discounts for the senior citizens and reimbursement schemes for the government employees. The winter capital, Jammu city, which continued to experience harsh winter conditions for the last couple of days, recorded the lowest 2.2 degrees Celsius night temperature, while the day temperature has gone 10 degrees below normal. Dense fog in the region badly affected the air and train traffic, while 16 flights at Jammu airport were cancelled due to the bad weather and poor visibility. The vehicular traffic was also badly hit during the morning hours due to the foggy conditions. Deputy Commissioner Jammu Sushma Chauhan on Tuesday chaired a meeting of District Task Force to discuss modalities of the COVID immunizations ahead of expected COVID-19 vaccine rollout. The meeting reviewed the Microbe Action Plan and logistics management of National Immunization Day, which is scheduled to be held on January 17, 2021. The provision and detailed preparatory plans were discussed threadbare. Speaking at the meeting, the DDC asked the concerned to meet all the set procured procedures for smooth COVID-19 vaccination. Jammu and Kashmir High Court on Tuesday granted bail to Hilal Radha, son of a former National Conference Minister, in a Rupee 177 crore bank fraud case. Hilal, son of former Finance Minister Abdul Rahim Radha, was arrested by the Anti-Corruption Bureau on January 17 for his alleged involvement in the misappropriation of crores of rupees from the term loan sanctioned by J&K Bank for his ambitious township project known as Paradise Avenue at Narwal Bala, Jammu in 2012. Jammu and Kashmir on Tuesday recorded 234 fresh COVID-19 cases, while 4 more people died due to the disease in the last 24 hours. The Union Territory's COVID-19 tally has mounted to 1,20,527 and the death toll stands at 1,879. Of the fresh cases, 131 from Kashmir and 103 from the Jammu division. The number of active cases has dropped to 3,088, while 11,556 patients have recovered so far. Commissioner, Secretary, Labour and Employment Saurabh Bhagat on Tuesday visited under construction employment complex in Jammu and reviewed the progress of ongoing work there. Commissioner Secretary reiterated that the employment generation is the main thrust of the government and the administration is taking several steps in this regard in the Union Territory. Amid increasing nexus between Islamabad and Beijing, Air Chief Marshal R.K.S. Bhadauria on Tuesday said Pakistan has become a pawn in the Chinese policy and its military dependence on China would increase further in view of the debt trap due to the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. China has invested billions of dollars in the CPEC as loans to Islamabad, and already debt-ridden Pakistani administration would be under a lot of financial stress to repay even the interest as per the current fiscal situation there.
And regional domination is a part of the route to global leadership that they aspire. An important question for all of us is, any serious Indo-China conflict is not good for China at the global front. If Chinese aspirations are global, then it does not suit their grand plans.
India's COVID-19 caseload increased to 1,02,44,852 with the 20,549 new infections being reported in a day, while the number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 98.34 lakhs, pushing the nationwide recovery rate to 95.99%. According to the Union Ministry Health data updated on Wednesday, the death toll increased to 1,48,439 with 286 new fatalities. The COVID-19 active caseload remained below 3 lakh for the 9th consecutive day. Samples of all international passengers who have arrived in India from December 9 to 22nd are tested positive for COVID-19 will be subjected to genome sequencing as a part of the centre's strategy to detect mutation coronavirus strain that has emerged in the United Kingdom recently. Others will follow up by the state and district surveillance officers and will be tested as per the ICMR guidelines, even as if asymptomatic, between 5th and the 10th day of arrival.